Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled The Demands of the Six-Day War. There's different events in history. We look back. Said, wow, that was fascinating. That was tragic, sad. Bus turned over in this country. Tornado in this country. People died. Wow, great miracle over there. Great bracha over there. Wow, amazing. Six-Day War. Some of us just don't see anything, tragically. Others say, wow, this was something special. And that, to me, is the appropriate response. But besides the wow, what else must the response be? So to me, halachically, a lot is demanded over here. Number one, we have to set up our Purim. The Mishnah Berurah in Hilchot Purim talks about that when a miracle happens to a town, they set up a Purim, a day, to commemorate a great miracle. And if you look at the history in Pressburg and this place and that place, the towns, you had little towns, a few people, a few families, 100 people, community that was saved. They were about to be pillaged, there was a fire, and they were saved. Here, we had the whole nation was going to be destroyed, and the whole nation was saved. So, how do we go ahead and commemorate it? It's having some kind of a Purim. What exactly is to be done on the Purim? So, Rav Litsky, in his article in 1968, writes there has to be something, some kind of praise, some kind of tehillim, a sudat hoda'ah. We thank Hashem with the meal, and we praise Hashem with the meal. We say tehillim, and some say we omit tachanun. So there's some details that one can argue over, but it's a sudat mitzvah where we're commemorating this day, and we're thanking Hashem with the tehillim. Some Hallel, some say Hallel Shalom, with a brach, without, different shitot. Everyone has to follow their posek. And it could be the Hallels even though, right, according to some Sofer, that one must have Shevach Hodal Hashem on such a day. But whether it's the right to Rabbanan, either way, that is a demand to go ahead and thank Hashem for the greatest events in 2,000 years, where the whole nation in Israel was going to go under, and instead of going under, we tripled our size. Another question. That is, when we have historical event, we always thank Hashem for it. But are there more demands? And the answer, in my opinion, is yes. Till 67, the Rav Ariel certainly speaks about this in Kol Mehechal. Till 67, we want to go up. We want to show dominance over the Har Bayit. We want to bring Korbanot. We want to build a Mikdash. But we have one word, reason why we can't do that. Now, what's the one word? Anus. Aleph, Nun, Vav, Samach. Anus, our hands are tied. I can't do it. Just like the Ramah in Hilchot Sukkah 500 years ago. I want to bring an etrog, but there's no etrog in the whole Poland. We just can't get one. So Anus, not your fault. You try your best to get one. Put all the funds together. See if you can buy one from all the people's money together. Maybe get one for the community. And if you can't, you can't. So we can't do anything until 67. We can't go up to the Har Bayit to show sovereignty. We can't go ahead and bring Korbanot because they're not letting us up. We cannot build a Mikdash, they're not letting us up. Okay. 67, the status of Anus, where we're no longer in control, that status vanishes. And now there's Jewish sovereignty, so there are demands. And what are the demands? So some will say, and I certainly subscribe to this, we need to show Jewish sovereignty. And how do we show Jewish sovereignty? Just the fact that theoretically we have military sovereignty, we see what that's worth. We need to have a presence up there. We can't live there. That's not what our advice is about. We go up there periodically, everyone, with some kind of kviyut, some kind of consistency. We look into building a mizbeach and bringing korbanot. That has to be checked out. No, not for now, not for this chapter. Let's see. Let's look into the topic. What about building the Mikdash? Maybe that has to be done as well. We have to look into that. So Rav Lior, who's a proponent of the first one of going up, he's not so quick to talk about building the Mikdash. Maybe it's not time just yet. Ariel says, why not? Ariel says, Asu Mikdash. So maybe we do have to. Maybe we have to at least support the Machon HaMikdash. What each one does must discuss it with his or her Rav. But what's clear is 1967, the Six-Day War, is not just a grand event. It is a halachic imperative that has caused us to react halachically in terms of celebrating the day, acknowledging the day, Hakaras Tov Hashem, and of course to all the people involved in the war. And we have to think about what we're doing about Har HaBayit, whether it's just going up, supporting those who go up, building the Mikdash, supporting those who build the Mikdash, bringing korbanot, supporting those. Each one, we have to be thinking in what is the appropriate response to this incredible event. Shalom.